Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? I hope you're well. My name is Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. So, anywhere you are in Australia, I can help you. So, as long as you don't have a demonstrator already. So, here we go. It's Monday, the 5th of May. We're nearly halfway through the year. Can you believe that? Where's it gone? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, being the 5th of May, guess what happens tomorrow? Tomorrow we can open our new catalogue. So you've all been waiting for it to be opened, and tomorrow we can. So stay tuned for tomorrow to open the new catalogue. Hi Lynn, how are you this morning? Hope you are well. We've got rain down here in Brisbane today. So I just have a couple of things to go through with you that are happening. One is that fabulous new catalogue that we're going to open tomorrow. So we've got a new starter kit tomorrow as well, which is quite exciting. I have never seen one quite as big as this one. So I don't really know what they're going to do for the next trick. So the starter kit is $303 and you only pay $169. So that's just awesome. So you can put all these new stamps and dies into a starter kit. So that will give you the $303. You can get inks, you can get cut and emboss machine, whatever you want, you can get. So just keep an eye out for that, for the new starter kit tomorrow. And if you're interested in getting a discount, no rain here but windy. Yeah, we got rain here. It rained yesterday as well. So, yeah, once you join up, then you can get a 20% discount, which is great in anybody's world. We all like a discount. Now, we've also got the 3-day virtual scrapbooking workshop. That's on the 17th and the 19th of July. But to be able to do the 3-day scrapbooking workshop, you need to buy, on the 28th of May, they will put out the workshop. It'll be in the probably online exclusives, I don't know, but it will be on the website, and it is $435. So you just need to purchase that kit, which gives you 12 scrapbooking layouts, and that goes up for sale on the 28th of May. That's all you need to do is buy that. That joins you in it. And the actual courses will be on the 17th and 19th of July. So I'm saving up my my rewards to do the scrapbooking course. So I hope a lot of you took advantage of the double points. I know I did, which made me a bit closer to be able to buy the scrapbooking workshop. So looking forward to that. So that's about it at the moment. I can't think of anything else that's happening, so we'll go down to the craft desk and see what's going on there. Okay, that's my little notes. You don't need that. So this week I'm doing Avid cards. Now I love cards that have a lot of flowers, leaves, that sort of thing, that make it bigger than just a plain card. So it's one of those cards when you see them that you go, "Ooh, that's nice." So we'll work on that. So this is the card we're doing today. So this is a Mother's Day card. So yesterday when Paul brought Isabella around, my granddaughter, they come and had lunch, and I just finished it. I know that feeling, Lynn. I did the same thing. So when Paul and Isabella came home yesterday with lunch, which was nice, I just finished making this card because I like to make it first when it's a big one, and work out where all the bits and pieces go. So she wanted some birthday cards. She was going to a birthday party yesterday at a girlfriend's place. So I gave her a couple of boxes of cards that I had. Thank you, Lynn. Glad you like it. It is elegant, isn't it? So she went through the 2 boxes of cards that I have, and she picked out a couple of cards for birthdays. And I'd come back in here to do something. She'd come in, she said to me, "You don't have a Mother's Day card, do you?" She said, "I haven't got one for Mum yet." So I went, "Just hot off the press." She said, "What does that mean?" I said, "I've actually just finished it." I said, "So this is my card for tomorrow." So she goes, "That's lovely. I like that." So I said, "Well, you can have that to give to your mum." So I had to then go and make another one to show today, but she was happy to take that card and for her mum for Mother's Day. So it's quite an easy card to do, bits and pieces, and I've done a lot of it yesterday. So we're using the Gallery of Blooms. So we're using that stamp set. I love this stamp set. So we're using this big flower here. So I've actually done that, except I haven't cut it out. As I said, I tried to get a lot of it done yesterday. There goes my voice again. God, that's my sexy voice, it must be. Is that what you call it? Well, I just had a sip of coffee to see if it helps. So we've got our card base. All my little bits and pieces here. Oops, didn't want to come up. So we've got our card base, and our card base is 8.5 by 5.5. So we're going to fold our card base. So we just fold that in half. Make sure it's in half. And oh, there it is. I'm going to see if I can find my bottom folder. I see I've written on the top here, card base, 8.5 by 5.5. So that then helps me when I'm doing something. So then we've got our textured piece. So our textured piece, we're going to use this beautiful embossing folder. So this is a new one out in the new catalogue, and it's damask. So it reminds me of a print on a tablecloth or even a dress years ago. So it's a pretty embossing folder. So here I put textured piece 5 3/4 by 4 1/8. So this is the bubbly side. So we can put that in there. And depending on which way you want it to go, whether you want it to go upright or whether you want it to go across. So I'm actually going up and down. So actually change that, move it up a bit. So we're going to emboss this. It's not a 3D one. So we're going to take out the green plate, or plate number 2, whatever you're using. Always put it in hinge first. Hi Kim, how you going? Lovely to see you again. Oh, that's okay. Never too late. And there's always a replay if you miss a bit. So we're going in and we're going to emboss our piece for the front. Now, don't ever reverse your embossing folders, because if you do, you're going to make them, they'll sit like that, like a duck's beak, and it'll be ruined. So this is our piece. And I'm going to rub that bit off. So just bear with me a bit, because I didn't, I put it in the wrong way around. I could put little stickers on it to make it okay, so we've got that. So this will then go on the front of our card. Don't put that upside down, that way you won't see it. So now when I cut these pieces out according to the instructions of the video I got the sizes from, they all seem to be a little bit different, and I end up having to trim them. See, this one has to go just so there's a slight rim around, but it's too long, which will cut off that bit we just. So I guess with the different sizes in, it is a lovely embossing folder, isn't it? That was still a bit off. It must be the size between the American and the Australian sizes, although I can't see why that would would make it like. So you only want a tiny little bit. So just a tiny rim all the way around. Can you see that? Just got a fraction there. So we'll glue that to our card base. That's the frame. What am I doing? Silly girl. Nearly picked up the wrong piece. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? If I glued the wrong piece down. So all this week, except for Thursday, because that's our flashback Thursday, I'm going to be doing Avid cards. Yeah, white on white is fabulous, isn't it? Or tone on tone, it doesn't matter what colour, but I do like white. So it's just a tiny little edging around. So there's that. Okay, so that's our card front. Then we're going to use our frames. So if you've used this or not, this is part of the gallery blooms. And I'm going to put it on there. So this piece is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So, and again, it's our white cardstock. So we're going to cut that out and put those out the way. These plates always buckle. I try to flip them over when they start to buckle. And just stick that down a bit because it's buckling. So then I know it's not going to move on us. It's getting a bit chilly here in Queensland at the moment. The last couple of days have been cool. I guess winter's starting to come. I always know when you pull out the jumpers, it's starting to get cool. Especially about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just going to reverse that now. Okay. No nail polish on. I usually do my nail polish when Linda's on a Sunday night. But of course she wasn't on. So I've got to do it today. I'll take that stick here. See this it must be just this roll. That it keeps ripping in half. So just be careful when you take it off. So if you haven't seen this before, there's this frame and how it works. So the one frame cuts out 3 pieces. So let's get rid of this a minute. We've got to go and do some more embossing too. So we'll do that in a minute. So the bigger frame I'm going to use inside the card. You haven't seen the frame, Kim? Oh, it's fabulous. So you get these 3 pieces like this. And this is the card we're making today. So I've used the medium one on the outside here of Blackberry Bliss. And underneath is this square piece. And then inside I've used the large one to put around and just make a little frame around it. So that's, and you can do it, you can step it up with different, like a scenery paper, and you can step it up. I think Bella took that one. Oh no, here it is. I'll show you. I know she was asking me how it was done. So it's a fantastic one to have, Kim. And I can't find my paper to it. But if you see here, I've used Blackberry Bliss again, and I've put a piece under and glued the first frame down. Then I've got the second frame, and I've put Blackberry Bliss under that. And I've put dimensionals under the second frame. And then the third piece, again, Blackberry Bliss or whichever one. And then I've put that on double dimensionals. So then it sits up, each frame sits up, and it makes quite a lovely scene. So that's what you can do with the frame. There's just so much you can organise with it. So, a bit messy on the back, that one. Okay, Mrs. Lucy's on the chair. And Marla was in my doorway, but it looks like she's gone. I think Dad's cleaning his bathroom. All right, so we're going to emboss the large one for inside. So again, we'll take out this second one. And we're going to take our embossing folder again. So we want it going up the same way. So I'm going to pop that in there. And then I'm going to pop this piece in there. So then it'll emboss both of them at the same time. Okay, you've got that one coming. I've got the DSP too somewhere, Lynn, but I can't find it. I usually put all my 6x6 together in one place. And I've looked. It moved. Oh, that's all right because it's only a little piece. It actually moved when it went through. And so I'll put our piece back here. Put that away for now. Oh, you forgot. Naughty of you, don't saying hello to Zeus. He's been a little bit of a naughty boy today. He must have the poops on because he's not being nice. Oh, no. Okay, everything's still all right. Can you see me and hear me? Because I just got those messages up on my screen. So can you let me know that I'm still there? Please. Is everything still okay? Let me know if you can still see me and hear me, please. Otherwise, I'll have to go back out and come in. Oh, good, because I got those messages up again. It's honestly, it's a nuisance. It keeps coming up, and I think there we go. Good job. No 7 years bad luck. Oh, cool. Yes, Kim, it's part of the beautiful gallery of blooms. So it's part of this one. So if you get this one, and the dies, you get that frame die, plus the other dies that cut out the other things as well. So this comes with it. So it's pretty cool, actually, I reckon. Now, see what I mean? It is when I copied the measurements of this card off a lady. And look out, because I've gone down, am I? Dummy. There we are, that's better. You can see what I'm talking about. God, I don't know. This restream seems to be playing up something shocking. So anyway, I was saying, so you can see what I mean. How it's only a fraction out, but it's enough that you can't use it. because it will show. So I have to cut another piece of Blackberry Bliss. This one was 2 3/4 by 4 7/16. So I need to cut another piece. And it happens on every one. So we only want a fraction more. So I reckon 4. I'll do 4.5 and then I'll trim it. And it means I'm going to have to cut it out again. Here we go. And what was it? 2 3/4. And it's just that fraction of a difference. Hi, Ray. How are you going? Okay. Is that the cat that's staying with you? So now I've cut out a new piece, right? I was just saying the Ray, when some of these American videos that you copy off. So I cut that to the exact size as what it was. And see, it's about a quarter of an inch too short. So I don't know why that happens. Maybe it's the paper sizing in the States. I don't know. There we go. It's just that little fraction. So this is the card we're making, Hooray. So it's Mother's Day card. So that's what we're making today. This is our card base. That's all of the inside there. So I'm using Blackberry for this. So I'm going to stamp in Blackberry Bliss. Oh no. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good for the other cat too. I mean, it's probably missing its owner as it is. It's probably a bit difficult settling in for it. Thank you, Lloyd. Yes, I think it's rather nice myself. So I'm going to put our frame on the Blackberry Bliss. Aren't you a mum today? She's a laugh, isn't she? Telling you. It's good that she'll go on and watch her. Now, so we just want a smidgen of a border all the way around there, right? Which we've got. Oops. Now, probably should have done it first. Now, I had love and thanks on this one, but I can't find what I've done with the stamp. And look, I got to use the ribbon. I've been dying. Yes, they're good to get, Lorraine. No more cloggy glue, that's for sure. So I had that on a block. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I can't see for looking. And I better make sure. So I'm going to try get this in the middle here. Either side. No. That was way out, wasn't it? So I'm going to have to cut. And it should have been mounted too. So that's for my inside of the card. Oh, my goodness. I was just saying before. Oh, wow, you did. You visited here. That would have been a big trip. So I'm going to cut that frame out again. She says. I just had it. So we're going to take that out. And we're going to cut another frame. Easy solved. Put so paper and done it that way. I'll put that in there. I was just saying before, Lorraine, Paul and Bella came over, or brought Bella over yesterday, and she wanted a birthday card for a friend. She was going to a birthday party that day. So I give her a couple of boxes and I said, right, have a look what you want. So that was good. So she picked out a couple of birthday cards that she wanted. And didn't know it had that on. That she wanted, which was great. I'm happy that she wanted to give one of my cards to somebody. Anyway, I came back up here to do something. She was in the lounge with Dad. So I need to do that big one. And I need to do that small one. Anyway, she came up and saw me. And she said to me, you haven't got a Mother's Day card, have you? So I picked it up, the one card I've just finished. And I said to her, hot off the press. She said, what do you mean? And I said, I've just finished it and it's a Mother's Day card. I said, it's for my live tomorrow. So she says, oh. So I said, but you can have it. You can have it and give it to your mum because she hadn't got one. Just keeps slipping around. So I gave it to her to give her mum on Mother's Day. And let's just get... Stay still. So that was good. She could give it to her mum for Mother's Day. Now, I need a piece of... I could use that one. So that was good. So she had a card to give to her mum for Mother's Day, which was lovely. Okay, now let's get on with what we were doing. Good job I did. I did a lot of it before. Oh, that's where I'm from, Tim. What part of Manchester was he from? Oh, that's lovely. So that would have been a big trip. I lived in Whitefield, which is like a suburb, I suppose, of Manchester. Now, I'm going to do this so that I only ruin one piece. How's that? There we go. Ta-da! Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to stick this up on dimensionals. Look at those. I'm going to leave that under there because it just gives it a bit of height. We won't tell anybody, they won't know. Okay? Yes, I told Isabella anytime she wants a card to come and see me, and if she wants a Pacific card, like she asked me if I had anyone with sea creatures, and I didn't because I didn't get that set. So I said, always send me a message and ask me if I've got it. I said, because if I've got it, then I can make it and it be something that you want. So I put plenty on here. Yeah, me too, Ray. I love it here. Well, I came out when I was 16, so I've been here most of my life. Both my children were born here. Although being a teenager at the time, it was sort of a big I want it that way because the other way it will there we go. So you wouldn't even know. So we can now stick that. There's never any mistakes in card making. You can always cover it up somehow. Or if not, just redo it. So we want to try and get this now. So basically centered in the card. So there we are. Now, there's my little piece. So this little piece is going to sit in here, which it does perfectly. But what I want to do is give it a little bit of a border. So I'm just going to snip off just a fraction. Let's see if I can get it to hold still. And just a fraction off the bottom. Not much. And that's just so that you can see the blackberry bliss underneath it. And then we're just going to glue that in. And sale. My uncle had a garage in Sale many, many years ago. It is, Ray, very small world, isn't it? So we're going to put this back in that square. We're going to put a fair bit of glue on it. So we've got to get it so that you can basically see just a smidgen of the blackberry bliss underneath. Okay. So we got that. Get rid of this blackberry bliss at the moment. Because I'll need that again. All right. Ooh. So, good job that didn't go any further, isn't it? What's going on today? So I'm going to cut this out. So this is our flower for the front, which is out of the bloom set. I'm just going to get that in and I'm going to stick it down because I don't want it to shift on me. So this is a big rose in the gallery of blooms. You can't take a pick tool. It's very handy. I also have trouble with the putty and Lorraine. I could have just bought the mini down and done it on the mini. Get it all straight. Okay. I actually coloured that in advance. There we go. I'm not real fussed on this washi tape because it keeps breaking off. Oh, thought I'd lost my card then. Goodness sake. Wouldn't surprise me at the moment. Hi Sue, how you going? You're still working hard? Okay, so we have our rose. So we're going to put our rose down on the card. I just want to get a cloth and wipe the desk down. Maybe in a messy pub. I ended up with stuff everywhere. So I just want to wipe that off. We don't want it on our card, do we? Okay. Hi Debbie, how you going? You beat your mums for 2 days? I still haven't received your card, Debbie, but then it is a public holiday today. Hello. You coming to see me? Hey? Nobody'd be able to see how beautiful you are. Hey? Marla's just come in to see me. Here you go. Oh, the cat's... Oh, he's gone. He was on the chair. Now, I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. So I usually have the cat on the chair. Oh, here he comes back again. They're sort of sniffing each other. I think Zeus, when he gets a chance, is a bit naughty. A busy week for you, Deborah? So, I've got these bits and pieces that I already cut out. Nope. That one's for the front, the inside of me. So now we'll put these on with dimensionals. Well, this one anyway. And I just had them. I have no idea where they went. Would you do that too? Put them down and then they disappear. I know they're here in front of me somewhere. Okay. How are you going with the chemo, Deborah? Is it any better for you? Are you working on Mother's Day? So I don't need too much all over. I want it to be sturdy, but I don't want it to be too heavy either. It's good you still got your mum. Now, I'll just show you the card we're making, Deb. So this is the card that we're doing. Yeah, big hugs to you, Deborah. It's always a little rough. So that's the card we're making, which is a Mother's Day card, funny enough. Now, I'm going to put these gold pieces on, and I'm going to glue those down. We'll be thinking of you, Deb. So just putting tiny little bits on there. So I say I can just slip it under the framework there. Then I'm going to take the other piece and I'm going to go on the other side with that, and just tiny little dobs. Nothing too much, and you especially don't want it spilling all over the place with gold, otherwise it marks it. Now we're going to put rose on top there. Pull that one to the side a bit. There we go. You can put those down if you want to, glue those, but I like them to have a little bit of depth in them, and it stands out on the card. Now this piece, which I found in a set that I didn't even know I had, which was called Artistic, I think it was, or Artist. And the only thing I have of it is the dies. I don't have a stamp set for it. So I want that to go in underneath. So I cut this piece up. I did a bit of card surgery. And it'll never go back in the same way. 27th, that's when you leave, Lorraine. I'm just going to put Dab on here. And I'm going to put that one in there like that. Actually, I might snip that one off. To get it under that flower. And I've got the gold leaf there as well. So we can put it underneath. These will never turn out the same. What I'm going to do is put this one on this side. Like that. I'm going to put this one down the bottom. So it sits underneath. And we can put it under that gold one. It's it's not a bundle, Lorraine. It's just a couple of dies. And it was called Artist. Can't get it anymore. I didn't even know I had it. So, yeah, I love the leaf. It's gorgeous. I just want to know where I'm going to put this one. So I'm going to cut that one off. So, yeah, I didn't even know I had it. It is lovely. And you'll see the die on Thursday when we do Flashback Thursday. I want to get that stuck in there. There we go. And I'm going to put this other little one in here. I think I'll put it there somewhere. Not sure which side I want to put it on. I might put it on this side because then it won't cover the writing, the stamping. So I'll just put it in there like that. So wherever you can fit them in, I don't think they ever get the same one twice. So, and then, ta-da! I love this. I've been dying to use this ribbon since I bought it. It's just the most gorgeous ribbon out. And I did use it on a card once. That's it. Other than that, I haven't been able to use it. But I think this card, I can use it on. So I'm going to do a bow. Can I hold that there? Oh, wrong scissors. Yeah, I don't know where I bought it from Stampin' Up, and I put it away in the dies, my box of dies, and I hadn't used it. I was going through some dies, sorting out what was what, and I came across it, and I opened it up, and it was stunning, just stunning. But I don't want to show it to you yet because I want to finish the card off that I'm doing with it. And hopefully it'll have that wow factor on it. So we've just done a double bow. I mean, this ribbon is just so pretty. Yeah, I must have had it a while, Lorraine. Because usually I get stamps and dies together. And for some reason, I've only got a die. And I had a look online. It's definitely not in the range now, but I don't know. All right, where have you gone? Blue dots now. Just living in 2 desks. You know how many boxes of glue dots I've got? No? Oh, found them. Stop looking. I had a brain I'd be dangerous sometimes. All right, so we're going to take a glue dot and we're going to press it onto the do. Yep, I'm the same. And I come back with even more than what I went with. So we're going to put our bow here on the front, so it looks like we've tied a bunch of flowers on the front. Okay, just love this ribbon. Oh, was it? With the stamps to it? Do you know, Sue? Now we're going to do our inside. Look. Look. Blind as a bat. Okay. See, I've got to take it just to trim off there. So this piece is 5.5 by 3.5. And the piece of Blackberry Bliss is 3.75 by 5 and 1/16. I've probably just taken off that 1/16. I'll have to have a look. Okay, so we'll stamp. Happy Mother's Day. So I'll put that one. Happy Mother's Day. Get rid of this one before I put my paws in it. Then we're going to put our white piece. Yeah, well, I started in the October. And that's when I must have ordered it. But normally I would order the stamps and the dies together. Ah, okay. Oh, right. It's a very pretty die. So we've just got a smidgen showing there, which covers it up anyway once you put the... Just needs to be that bit longer, doesn't it? That's what I mean, they're all out of... must be something to do with the American sizing. But it doesn't work as same as ours. Okay, so I'll put this on the inside. Oh, no, look what I've done. It's upside down. Yeah, me too. Now, it'll have to be... What a ning-dong. Oh. Well, that's all back to front. And that isn't anything. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. What a twit. I can't believe I did that. Put that there. We'll get the white piece and we'll cut base. Everything is fixable. Great idea then. Now we want 5 3/4. By 8. These things are sent to trial. Okay. Just a little bit at the top. What's going on with my trimmer? Bit of a fluffy end. Now, We'll start again, hey? So, that's the right way. Yes, I do, Kim. Yeah, I'm a lefty too. Okay, right way. And then pop it on. You know why? Because you're a ½ inch out. Because the card base on this was 5.5 by 8.5. So we have 5.5. We'll get there. Just that ½ inch bigger than normal. I'll talk about it. That's not. Okay. Just got that little bit around that edge. And it's on this card, so we don't need it. So it can go right up to the edge of the card. Okay. Now we can put our insides in. Hello, Marley, you're back again. No? And we'll put that in. And we'll put our yeah, I put them on a magnetic sheet as well. Most of them fit in. Sometimes you need 2 magnetic strips. Then we'll put our little rose in the corner. At least I got probably not a rose. I got it from that Posy stamp set. And you just pop that there like that. So, there we go. Adjustable. And there's our Mother's Day. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you all as well. That's lovely, Kim. Thank you. So, there we go. I'll rub that off at the top. where I had my sizes. So, more catastrophes averted. So, I'll just come back up the top. Oh, I want to put Winker Stella, and we want some some gems. So I was using these on them. So quite like these, and the colour goes well with them. So what I did was I got the big ones, and put them in the flowers. So that was 3. I put one on the rose in here, just a small one. 4 and 5, I put a little one up under here. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll do some off Kim. See you later. Well, this one was quite a bit of a kerfuffle, wasn't it? But we saved it in the end. And put some on the rose here. And sprinkle a bit. So, there we go. That's our card, and you can see the shimmer and shine on it. So, I'll just come back up to the top. Well, that was a bit of a... I'll check the comments later. When is the next time you're doing another demo? Tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10:30, Kim, I shall be on. So I hope you all have a lovely Mother's Day when it comes up. That was a catastrophe averted, wasn't it? Couldn't believe I did that. But thanks to Deb, everything's okay. So there we go. Well, thank you all for being with me. So I do Monday to Friday. So this week it's all Avid cards. So cards with a little more than you'd normally put on them. It's one thing I love about a card is being able to put more stuff on it, the more you can get. Thank you, ladies. So tomorrow at 10:30, if you're new to my channel, please give me a like, a share, and ring that notification bell. So, see, I've got the winter jumper out. Well, this is fairly lightweight. Believe it or not, this jumper I bought in Scotland in 2000. at the woolen mills. And, it's still in shape. It's like it's brand new sort of thing. So, yeah. You too, Deb. Enjoy the time with your mum. You're welcome. Take care, Deb. We'll be sending you heaps of hugs and love in the next few days. All right. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Take care. Bye.